If you want to be an everyday millionaire, you got to learn to invest like one. And at Investing Essentials, Dave and I are handing you his complete playbook. Fund selection, 401ks, and wealth planning strategies he's never shared publicly. And it's virtual, so you can join from anywhere. Click the link in the show notes to get your tickets. This episode is brought to you by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro near you at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor.
Scott's with us in Casper, Wyoming. Hi, Scott. How are you?
I'm well, Dave. Thank you. Listen, my wife and I got married 45 years ago with $200 in the bank, and we owed about 15 grand. We're 69 now. I just retired. I've got about a little over $6 million in a traditional IRA, and I'm not clear on exactly what I should do with it. I can defer it until I'm 73 and take smaller or just take normal distributions at that point. I could just cash it out and pay the taxes, or I could cash it out, I believe, and roll it into a Roth IRA. And all my questions is very simple. Which one of those might be the best for my situation?
Well, as you know, at 73, you've got required minimum distributions, RMDs, okay, that they're going to require you to begin to pull down a certain percentage every year on your 401ks, and that's going to create a huge income for you because you've done so well. Congratulations. I mean, wow. Look at you, man. Well done. Very well done. Okay, so that we know is coming, unless we go some kind of scorched earth thing, which I'm not going to recommend. So I would just brace yourself and get ready for that. Do you need any of the money in the meantime?
We don't have any debt.
Okay. Do you have any other money other than this $6 million 401k?
Yes, sir. Probably around $14 million in U.S. equities and ETFs, and roughly 25 million in real estate. All of that's debt-free.
Good night. What did you do for a living?
That would be a story. Many different things.
Okay, so
but to be honest, what we did was we just saved. Okay,
here's your congratulations. You have absolutely slayed the dragon. I mean, this is amazing, beautifully done. So starting with $15,000 in debt, we got married 45 years ago, and this is where we are. So you're a classic millionaire. You're a classic American millionaire. I'm just so proud of you. Well done. Now, if you roll the $6 million all to a Roth IRA, 100% of it you will pay taxes on that year, ordinary income.
Right.
And that's going to make you puke. All right? when you see that tax bill, because it's going to be a $2 million tax bill. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
And so sit down with your tax professional, and I'm sure you have one, and start unpacking how we can move some of the $6 million for a few years to some period of time to get it all to Roth. I don't care if it's 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, where you can stomach the tax bill. You can actually pay the tax bill and roll all of it, pay the tax bill out of your other assets.
Yes.
And that's what I would do. And so if you rolled the $6 million, this is something to think about. Look at this with your tax guy. You might go scorched earth on this one. If you roll the whole thing over and pay $2 million out of your equities and pull it out and pay your taxes, you now have $6 million growing for the rest of your life tax-free. And when you place a beneficiary on it and you and your wife die and you leave it to your kids, they don't pay taxes on it. And it's not an inherited IRA that has to be withdrawn
it's still under a traditional.
Like if they get a traditional, if your kids get a traditional IRA handed to them, they have to withdraw it over the next 10 years. And under the Biden Secure Act. And so they're going to pay taxes on it within 10 years.
I see.
Okay. So if you roll it all to Roth and you pay the taxes now, the growth on it tax-free will cover the tax bill within just a little while.
That's right.
And so I have moved mine. I did it more gradually than that, but I've got all of mine in Roth, and I did it so that it grows for me tax-free, but I'll probably never use it, and you'll probably never use this. And so it will go to Rachel and her siblings when I die completely tax-free, and they have no required distribution on it. So they can let it grow tax-free. It can just sit there, and it could get really awesome. Because that $6 million in 7 years, you're only 69, will be $12 million. And in 7 more years, 14 years from now, which is statistically you're likely to live that long, that $6 million will be $24 million, all tax-free. So it might be worth, having a little bit of throw up in the back of your mouth and writing a tax check out of your other assets right now and doing it all in 1 year.
So visual.
Well, it makes me puke to think about giving the government $2 million because they're so freaking stupid. But yeah, it's just, and it's my freaking money. It's not theirs. And then
that you've already paid taxes on.
Pay taxes like the rich. Kiss my butt. And so liberals. And so anyway, it's just ridiculous. So anyway,
we welcome everyone to this show.
I do too, because you need to be educated. But wow. So, yeah, I want you to sit down with your tax guy and look at that idea. Because when I moved the stuff to Roth, I did it for the reason of it grows tax-free for me. But the actual huge benefit is that it's a great estate planning tool then to have your stuff in Roth. Because your kids don't get hammered with the required distributions.
Do you still have to pay? What's the estate tax, though? Over $25 million, would they start to have to pay?
Yeah, he's got estate tax problems that are different.
Yeah, but out of a Roth, but if a Roth moves over...
Roth is taxable on estate tax also.
Even estate tax.
Both of them are. That doesn't... The estate tax is different. This is income tax that we're talking about. Yeah, but he's got an estate tax problem. I'm sure you've got an estate tax planner, and if you don't, you need to get one tomorrow because you're definitely over all your exemption levels. So, but yeah, way to go, dude.
That's amazing.
Man, you have absolutely
like how he
killed it.
I love the subtlety of I've got $6 million here, and you're like, you got anything else? It's like, yeah, 25 million,
another 40 million,
another 14 in ETFs.
Casper, Wyoming. Yeah. There you go.
Well done, Scott.
But these are the millionaires. These are America's millionaires. And when you guys are watching political stuff and they say that the rich should be taxed, that's the guy you're talking about. And it's not your money. It's his money. He worked his whole life, starting from nothing, and invested wisely and built this. And so taxing him on his death and taxing him on his growth and tax him and tax him. And he didn't do anything to you, But this guy right here is my hero.
Yeah,
I mean, this is
amazing.
This is what we teach all of you to go be. But then you need to be aware that there are forces in the marketplace that don't like you to be successful. So you have to fight against the estate tax problem, you have to fight against the income tax problem, and you have to make all these decisions on your investments to keep the stinking government's thieving hands off your money. And so, but Scott, I'm just mad for you right now because it's a $2 million bill you're getting ready to pay. I think you're going to want to do it all at once, though.
And it would be ordinary income. So what it'd be for 35? Yeah. What is that?
35%. Yeah. So it's going to be $2 million. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be every bit of it, I bet you. It's a lot. But the thing is, I mean, if that $6 million grows,
100%. Yeah.
20%. Like last year, the market was up 24%, right? So if it's sitting in just S&P 500,
yeah.
So that'd be $1.2 million next year that he got back, and it's all tax free. Mm-hmm. Yep. And the sooner you get tax free started, the sooner it benefits you. So I think I'm going to want to do it now. I gotta crunch the numbers a little bit more, but I think I'm going to want to do it now.